the rest of my session's in English. I'm sorry I don't speak Danish very well yet, but I'm here to talk a little bit about social media and how it can be good for you and for your business, whether you're individual or you have a larger company. And I think social media is great because it's the most human side of digital communication. If you look at emails, you look at websites, nothing is quite as human as social media. So that's one of the reasons that I'm super passionate about. But I know that social media has a bad reputation at the moment, and it cannot be always positive. But I think social media has done great things for me. For example, I'm Portuguese, living in Denmark. I keep in touch with people all around the world through social media, and I think it's helped me a lot in that way. So if you're looking for success on social media, for your business or for yourself, I always recommend people look at micro objectives. Don't look at selling, look at, for example, creating conversations. So rather than focusing on what you want to do at the end of the road, focusing on small little bits, micro objectives. So if you want to do good social media, I always say just start a conversation online. That's a really good place to start. And why this is really magical is that we all have these networks. And the more connections you have, the bigger your network. But each of these little points is a person. I'm the person in the middle, and everybody else has a network. So if you want to spread a message, then it works really well through social media. And the best way to do that is to create bite-sized content. So little bits that tell your story, little bite-sized. Because when you look through social media, you do it very quickly. So it's important to do it in small little bits and consistently tell your story. So it's about, what do you stand for? Sven stands for cruises. He wants to tell a story consistently, all the time in small little bits on social media. And always remember that whatever you're like in person, offline, should be what you do online. A lot of people want to do some crazy things online, but that's not who you are. That's not what your business does. So do the same thing as you represent your business online. And always remember to be social. A lot of people get very serious on social media. And if you like wine, and if you're like me, you organize events, this is a funny, humorous suggestion of what maybe a lanyard you should use at events so you can drink more wine at events. The other thing is, if you want to use your network and you want to spread that message on social media, make sure you remember this acronym, and this stands for What's in it for me? If you want people to share your message, make sure you're giving them something, even if it just makes them look good. So I like to think about social media like fast food. It's all little bite-sized, it's quick, everybody consumes it very quickly, but like any fast food, you need to have your brand, your logo. So simple things that you can do if you're on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, those kind of platforms, make sure you have a good photo of yourself or a logo for your company. Make sure you explain who you are very, very quickly. And then if you want to go a bit further, I like to think of it as ingredients and recipes. And ingredients are all about film, like we're filming here, or photos, or great copy, like great text that you can use. So ingredients are the basis of your social media. But it's not only about really high quality things. I like to think about fresh ingredients, very important. So if you're an event, if you're doing something right now and you take a photo on your phone, even if it's not high quality, it can be really, really good on social media. And so the thing I really want to focus you on is social media recipes. And that's what I do for a living. I help people create their own social media recipes. They're processes where they can take the ingredients and make great content for their social media. And I love the idea of recipes because they're repeatable. You can do them over and over again. And you can also have other people in your team or in your company do the same thing. So they're a little process that can be repeatable. They're also inspirational. They can help you inspire others. Or you can see somebody else doing something on social media and get inspiration from them. So it's a really good way to think about, how are they doing this on social media? What's the recipe? Let me get some inspiration here. And the other reason I think it's great is because you can add your own little spices. You can add your own flavors to whatever social media you think will help you in your business or even in your personal life. So that's my last slide. I just want to say social media recipes for the win. It's something that I really enjoy doing, and I hope that I made a nice case for creating your own social media recipes for your business. Thank you very much.